Hello guys, it's me, Lemonadely here, and I'm back with some, yeah, and this time, we're gonna do the World 9 Concept Idea. So, did you enjoy the previous video, the World 8 Idea, but I just changed the plants, zombies, yeah, whatever. Okay, so... Okay, yeah, I have nothing more to say, so let's get started. Okay, so you might be thinking that World 9 is gonna be the Vill, the daytime version of the Gladiator's Revenge on. And this is the idea from NLT Kevin and Tong Nguyen. NLT Kevin and his dad, Tong Nguyen. Thanks, guys, by the way. And so, yeah. But okay, so I just made it and I could not make the exact PVZ one style. Yet again, I just said it again just last time. So this is the part 2. So if you want to watch part 1, just link in the description below, and the World 8 Night Snowy Forest level, the stage, okay, whatsoever. Anyways, let's get to the dialogue. Yeah. Let me introduce to a new NPC, the third NPC in the 9th world. Introducing you, Evil Dave. That's right, Okay, so this is Crazy Dave's rival brother, right? So, did you remember him from PVZ 2 Social Edition? And I bet it's Evil Dave's house, so... his brother's house, Crazy Dave's house, so... Okay, with that out of the way, let's see that Evil Dave said in the dialogue. Alright, Evil Dave says, well, look what we got here. It looks like the bushy zombies just kicked his butthole for good. They'll pay for this. At least we got here in the Vill. As you can see, player name the solid rock tiles at the middle of the lane and column 1 to 5 in front, and the 4 on solid columns in column 6 to 9. By the way, you can grab a hand with some flower pot to place on solid grounds and not the unsolid tiles. You know why? 'Cause I said so! Sorry about the scream, by the way. The name is Evil Dave, nice to meet ya. There's a wood plank over there, so get ready. Sorry about that, that I just give that Evil Dave with the dialogue with that wood plank over there, so you don't see any wood plank, that I'm an idiot. So, and the reason why we called World 9 is called Vill, because it takes a front lawn of a house of a small village, which can oversees a small, I can't even speak, oversees a cemetery of zombies, yeah. The idea from NLT Kevin, by the way, and so yeah, let's get onto the gimmick, the simple gimmick on the lawn. So, as you can see, there are 4 unsorted columns at the right side at the lawn, and 5 rock tiles at the middle, and 5 sodded columns, and 5 rock tiles at the middle of the lane. Yeah, so there are no zombies will be ambushed on your lawn, like World 1, but except World 2 to 8. There will be no zombies ambushing your lawn, so let's move on to the plants. I feel bad for Bloom and Doom unused plants, so most of the plants are here in this world. So back in 2008 or 2007, which we can only see with many unused Bloom and Doom plants are not here in this world that we can unlock. So I'm gonna catch all the plants that we're gonna set onto the World 9, most of the world. So let's get started. First off, is Time Stopper. Yeah, she's the first unused Bloom and Doom plant ever since 2008 or either 2009 or 7. Alright, so to make things perfect balance, I'm gonna decrease the sun cost, but increase the cooldown. So a 25 sun cost plant with a very slow recharge. That's right, she's an instant plant identical to the others. Well, her ability will freezes the entire screen and will freeze up both plants and the zombies. Well, it will reduce the cooldown of your seed slot or seed packet. Reduced by 15 seconds. Yeah, to speed up your seed packet, yeah. And also I add a bow tie at the top of her head, cause you know, to make things interesting. Next plant is Lawn Sod, idea from NLT Kevin. Because you know, he exists from PVZ Online, so he should be planted on the unsodded tiles, allowing your plants to be planted on. But but be careful, cause the zombie were gonna eat the lawn sod if nothing was planted on top of him. But if you put spike weeds on top of him, then he won't be eaten and he will stay and he will not be eaten or whatever that's supposed to be is. And yeah, a 25 sun cost plant with a fast recharge. Yes, you heard it correctly. And also this plant will gonna replace Ice Cabbage Pult because Iceberg Lettuce has a PVZ2 mechanic when you beat 7-10. After you beat 7-10. Yeah. Lonzo, we're gonna replace Iceberg Lettuce, aka Ice Cabbage Pult whatsoever. She's already in the game, but anyways. Now, since I have nothing what to say, let's move on to the third plant. Cherry Hover Bomb is up next. And Cherry Hover Bomb looks like a regular Cherry Bomb, but except that she's a flying type plant, and she can also be planted at the top of another plant. Well, it costs a little bit more expensive, 175 sun cost plant with a very slow recharge. Yeah, maybe you can bring 2 cherry bombs in one level. That will make it cool. That will make these cheese up the gameplay. Stinger is the 4th plant that you unlock after you beat 9-3. Alright, so 150 sun cost plant with a moderate recharge. That's right, I say moderate, not fast or slow, or very slow. It's between fast and slow. Now the moderate recharge is 10 seconds, right? Another type variant of speed name. Alright. She's identical to Cactus, except that she's a flying type plant and can't be planted at the top of another plant. And can also take up bungee zombies and also balloon zombies, cause you know, she's just Cactus, well, like, but better. Yeah, better. Okay. Now, since we finished the first 4 plants in World 9, let's move on to the zombies next. Okay, haven't you heard Evil Dave says about wood plank? Well, you heard it right, cause the wood plank zombie is here, the first zombie in World 9. As you can see, he is just a brown coat zombie with a wood plank just holding, you know. Yeah, he's just a weaker screen door shield zombie, except that he cannot be affected by magnet shroom. And yeah, you know, the wood plank zombie, it's a combination between Conehead and screen door shield zombie. Pretty cool, right? Do you love it? That's pretty cool. And the only way you can counter against the wood plank zombie are fume shrooms, a split pea, bunk choice from behind, and any cabbage pult plants. That won't take advantage of him. Dog Walker Zombie is finally back. So he's been replaced by Ice Block Zombie. So cause it does not fit in World 8, unlike in World 9, cause it just introduced to old zombies and plants. whatsoever. Okay, let's move on. Okay, we reached the halfway through. Half of zombies and half of plants. So, you guys enjoy my music. It's my first Plants vs. Zombies music, of course. It's music called Morning Village. It was made by me. I just used FL Studio with a PVZ sound font. And I cannot get it anymore. I cannot edit it. I could not separate it. Because, you know, I need to buy it. I need a purchase, but I'm broke. Okay, so... Alright, so... Just take a hear of this. It sounds like Lawn of the Dead from 2006 of a Battlefield, but upgraded mix. Take a hear of this. So, do you like it? Alright, with that out of the way, let's move on to 9-5. When you complete 9-4, you'll be rewarded with a clothes, a t-shirt with a hanger. So, costumes. So, alright, so okay, so alright, now I have nothing what to say. Okay, this is the costumes when you see the Evil Dave's costume. So let's move on to create Evil Dave's costume shop. Okay, since I cannot do it to make Evil Dave's costume shop, since I'm just the who is lazy. Yeah. Okay, so let's go for the 4 costume plants. Yeah. Okay, so just listen carefully. Every shop item costume will be may cost 5,000 coins. So let's go with the first 4 costume plants. Okay, so as you can see in the equal order, there will be two of them will be a costume for plants and 6 of them are not. This go for world 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10, and then the 8 shop exclusive plants. So the total will gonna be 22. Okay, so starting with Seaman Snopey. Yep, he's a YouTuber, the dev and his team. He's a developer of PVZ DLC Mod. Okay, so next. Flower Lilypad. Just a basic costume with a unique look. Slightly. Lightning Reed. A costume from PVZ 2. And last, the 4th costume is Headphones Iceberg Lettuce. Another costume from PVZ 2. Alright. Now we've finished the first 4 costumes. And now let's move on to the upgrades next. Pumpkin Cage costs 200 sun and costs 9,000 coins. Alright, so as you can see, Pumpkin Cage is a much bigger, much taller, and much stronger version of a regular pumpkin. Because he has the strength of a tall nut that cannot be vaulted over and had twice as health as a regular pumpkin. So that means that applies that Pumpkin Cage has the strength of a tall nut. Alright. Yeah, from Wafer Mod. Sea Fume Shroom is up next. It's an upgrade of Sea Shroom, costs 75 sun cost planned, and it costs 5,000 coins. Okay, so it's a combination of Sea Shroom and Fume Shroom that blasts fume clouds at the enemy in 4 tiles. Yeah, from PVZ Hybrid. Okay, so Crimson Oak. Okay, so that I just saw from the Discord leaked for Oak Archer's upgrade. Well, the sound cost will be except 175. That will make cost 8,000 coins. Well, it's a combination of Torchwood and Oak Archer. Well, it's the same damage, except that you can combine with any type of piece. And with Pea Shooter, Repeater, 3-Peater, Split Pea, etc. That will gonna double the damage against the zombies. Kinda like a combination of Torchwood and Oak Archer. Maybe it will release in the 8th world of version 3.0. Maybe. Yeah, it will leak. Okay, so we're done with the first 3 upgrades since Plasma B is there, so let's move on to the upgrades. The unused Bloom and Doom plants. Introducing you, Youtober, a 75 sun cost plant with a slow recharge. Okay, so this plant was identical to Gold Magnet, so it will collect sun for you. Well, but not the money. Yes, it will. From focus because it's a very important plant. Will focus you on the battlefield to concentrate fighting against the zombies with deploying your defense and offense plants to focus fighting against zombies. So that will be important. So if you're gonna bring sunflower or any sun producing plants, bring Youtober to collect sun for you to focus you. Yeah, very important, right? Right? That will cost 3,000 coins in each upgrade plants. Let's move on to the next plant. Pistol Potato is the most unused plant that never be seen in the official game. So, 300 sound cost plant with a fast recharge. So compared to Pea Shooter, this guy shoots 3 bullets at a time. That being 10 times slower, but 10 times greater. And shoot 3 bullets that deals 10 times greater Pea Shooter that can one-shot Conehead Zombie. So like a half damage of a squash, yeah. Ice Cabbage Pult is up next. So Ice Cabbage Pult is not an upgrade, like a Pea Shooter and Snow Piece. So this is like a better Cabbage Pult, but a nice type element. So you will gonna lob cabbages at the enemy that for a chance will gonna freeze the zombies. So 200 Sunkas plant with a fast recharge. Yes, you heard it correctly. This plant is has special ability, will freeze a zombie. And yeah. Okay, let's move on. Tangleweed is the last unused plant in the PVZ back in the days. So it's a tangle kelp / ground type. We're gonna pull 1 zombie in 1 tile, unlike squash, because you know it will gonna pull. Will just gonna only tangled 1 zombie and not other zombies in the same tile. So a 25 sound cost plant with a fast recharge. It's the same recharge as Potato Mine. So Tangleweed is identical to Potato Mine with no arming time and splash damage. So, oh yeah, and I forgot that I just made a post that I made her eyes green, but I decided to change her eyes red to make it more original. So don't judge me for that. We finished the four unused plants. Let's move on to the World 9. Let's continue. Let me introduce you to a new minigame in 9-5. Introducing you, Stinger Striker. That's right. You're gonna take a mouse of a stinger that we're gonna control to shoot the zombies. By shooting it, you must click it. And you can spam too. Like you can control with a mouse of a stinger in the vertical position. Only the vertical position. Here is the this is gonna be a 2 flag level, and this is gonna be, and oh yeah, Redhead Zombie being the basic variety of zombie, and we should include him in the most of the levels. So these were gonna be features the 4 basic zombies, the bush zombie, wood plank, and that's it. This is gonna be a 2 flag level. So here's the image of like this, yeah. And the zombie speed will gonna be multiplied by 2, and the spawn rate will be increased speed by 2. Yeah, and that's it. Okay, and before that, I forgot about the Evil Dave's dialogue. Let's hear the Evil Dave's dialogue. Evil Dave says, check it out, player name. This is my pet, Stingy the Bee. She's being my best bud back in the days. I want you to control her to sting out the zombies. She's the strongest bee ever, and you're gonna use it whether you like it or not. I'm leaving, buddy. Okay, enough with the chit chat. Let's move on to stage 9-6. The stage 6 that we unlock is Seedroot. Yeah, Seedroot. She's based off Duplicator Cycler. I changed her name Duplicator Cycler to Seedroot because the idea from the odd mod, 125 sun would still recharge. This plant will gonna give you a random plant, but you need sun to plant the plant from Seedroot, aka Duplicator Cycler. That will be useful. Okay, next plant is Beehive, another bee variety. The first one is Bee Shooter and the second one is Stinger. So a 225 sun cost plant with a fast recharge. You know, I give her a new special ability to plant it on rock solid tiles. That's right, you heard it correctly. That she doesn't need a flower pot to be placed on in every roof or Vill levels. You can plant on rock or roof tiles without needing a flower pot. Anyways, she will summon bees that will home that she's identical to Cattail, but her fire rate is moderately fast, that she can fire bees for 1 second, and bee shooters fire rate is 1 to 5 seconds. Anyways, that will be useful, but she's quite expensive than repeaters, so yeah, and she can pop balloons. Yeah, like Beehive can pop balloons. Okay, next plant. Yampoline is second to the last. Well, I'll give her sun cost 100 sun cost plant with the fast recharge. Yes, her special ability will gonna jump. It will gonna treat zombies like pole vaulting zombies because they'll let them jump over 1 plant. That will be a good combo with Bong Choi or Split Bee. Yeah, and also that pole vault, that will be a good counter against pole vaulting zombies with Yampoline and Split Bee or Bong Choi or Thorn Moss. Okay, newcomers last. The lost plant in Bloom and Doom back in the day. PVZ Chinese, the old PVZ to Chinese. So he's identical to Doom Shroom, but except that he's gonna wiped out the zombies the entire screen. So better Doom Shroom. So 275 sun cost plant with the very slow recharge. So yeah, he's an OP plant. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, and we're gonna have a sneak peek of a new redesigned newcomer made by Nacer. And who is this guy? Okay, you know what, just forget about it. Anyways, with that out of the way, let's move on to the zombies next. Okay, so I have no idea that I forgot what variety of imp was supposed to be called. And Yeah, I forgot. So, it's exploding imp, I guess. So yeah, exploding imp. That's right, it's another imp variety. So, his speed is fast, and when he dies, he'll drop a bomb, and it will count on 7 seconds. And then when it reaches 0, it will blow up plants in 3x3 areas. So you better take it down destroying the bomb fast before it explodes by using strong offensive plants or insticles. Oh yeah, insticles. The bomb toughness is medium, means you need 20 Ps to destroy that bomb, and the imp toughness is low. Imp toughness is low, except the speed is quite fast. And also the exploding imp, I just give him a black shirt. Maybe I forgot. Yeah. This zombie exists from PVZ Heroes and Garden Warfare. Okay, so that will be a big threat of this new imp variety of this zombie. Okay, so I had one zombie. He's much taller and twice as health as a basic zombie. That I have something to show you that will gonna make things interesting. Bully Zombie has made a return from PVZ2, Frostbite Games, Jurassic March, and Big Wave Beach. So his toughness is medium, means he has twice as health as a basic zombie, and he's immune to toughness. So unless he's not much of a threat, yeah, like he has a strength of a cone. Yeah, like that. So he exists from Upgrading mod with a cone head zombie himself. Well, I just remove it, you know, to make things less spicy. Yeah, and also, I saw this post from the dev applications. By the way, I just post my own music, and to make someone hire me as an audio designer or composer. I just posted on YouTube, you know, so that I can get hired as a musician. Yeah, but I'm not ready yet. World 9 is not ready yet. Not released yet. It's just a fan-made idea for Seaman. Yeah, I do not own DLC. It's for Seaman. It's for Seaman. Sorry, Seaman, about that. If you're watching it, please accept my idea for that. And also, we're next world is gonna be the storm. Stay tuned for part 3 for the new plants, new zombies. So, let's move on to 9-10. Okay, so this is the letter that I just made for the imps. So the letter from the imps. Okay, let's move on to level 9-10. Let's go. Level 9-10 will be another conveyor belt level. So unfortunately, this will replace Time Stopper as Flower Pot. If we need something, because Time Stopper will completely be useless. Yeah, and we'll replace as Flower Pot, and that's it for the stone tiles. Yeah, and the same zombies in that world too, and especially basic, conehead, buckethead, and brickhead. Balloon zombie will be included too, because there's stinger, and that can counter against balloon zombies. So that's it. This is gonna be a 3-flag level, and I changed my mind of World 8-10, and this is definitely gonna be the 3-flag level also, and every -10 levels except World 1 and 2. Okay, we finish all of them, and that's it. And one more thing, that flying plants can now be planted on unsodded lawn and including craters. Yeah, because of this bug. Okay, with that out of the way, let's head back to World 8. Flashback time. Redesign time! Time for flashback. It's part 1. Okay. Where am I? No, where was I? So, I'm gonna give the world my own redesign because the old one sucks. So, have you ever noticed the introduction? Okay, yeah. Because, to make things a lot more sense and give a better fitting than that. So, let's get started with the recap with the first 8 plants. First off is iceberg lettuce. That's right, she's the first plant in World 8. A 0 sunk cost plant with a slow recharge. She came back from the second game. She had returned from the second game. Okay, so 3 reasons. We're gonna let her stay in World 8, being the first plant in the 8th world. It is for 3 reasons. The first one is every night level must have 0 sun cost plants at the start of each night level. It's like Buff Shroom, Pult Shroom, and Sea Shroom, and etc. Okay. And the second reason, that's how the winter environment gives her an origin. That's how she originates in the winter, because, that gives her a perfect fitting. And 3, this is the plant that can counter against the zombie that we have introduced in the 8th world. And yeah, and any ice type plants that can counter against the torch zombies, so especially iceberg lettuce. So we're gonna let her stay in World 8-1. Never replace her ever again. Never again. Maybe iceberg lettuce will gonna receive a new redesign made by Kilogramma. We're gonna let Warmth Shroom would stay and World 8-2. Also, we're gonna change her name to Heat Shroom. Definitely the idea from Superior Flare 2441. Thanks, Superior Flare, by the way. Okay, the only reason that why Heat Shroom deserved to be 8-2, because this is the plant that can counter its world's gimmick. That she's the basic fire plant. Yeah, like Plantern. That they can counter on its world's gimmick, which is the fog. And especially Loom Shroom by removing boosts from zombies from the Blood Moon and others whatsoever. And also there's a weird sneak peek plant that are gonna canonly and officially gonna be added in World 8, which is the Sun Pepper. Well, actually Sun Pepper did not deserve to be World 8 because Heat Shroom to be World 8 more than the Sun Pepper, because the only reason why Heat Shroom fits World 8 much than the Sun Pepper, because in every night level must have at least 2 or more mushrooms, just like a sticky shroom, aka marshmallow shroom. So in snow, she's the most recommended use to be in that can counter on its world's gimmick in snow. The only World 8 and not in World 7 because there's no blizzard. Or some reason. Yeah, I'm guessing that Sun Pepper is sun cost plant with 75 sun cost plant with a fast recharge. Slightly expensive than Sunflower that we're gonna warm adjacent plants and produce sun, just like a regular sunflower. But no, a Sun Pepper not gonna be added in World 8 because Warm Shroom fits much better than Sun Pepper. So you're gonna deal with it whether you like it or not. So yeah. Okay, an apology of this plant. In 8-3, I'm gonna let Pepper Pult to be an 8-3 after you beat 8-2, because similar to the Heat Shroom, he can counter on its world's gimmick, which is the Blizzard, by warming or unfreezing plants nearby. So Yeah, it will replace Garlic Drone since it makes a lot more sense because he can also counter its world's gimmick. Same thing as the Heat Shroom, and except that he's a catapult / fire type plant. Yeah. Okay. By the way, he's a fire plant that he can counter Ice Block Zombie. By the way, Ice Block Zombie is gonna set to 8-3. And yeah, for apology of for not caring for Pepper Pult because he fits in World 8, I'm gonna give him a new upgrade for a Pepper Pult. Introducing you, Plasma Pepper Pult. That's right, costs 5,000 coins, and it costs 100 sun. And it will increase by, the damage will increase by 40%, means he can kill basic zombies with 2 plasma peppers. Yeah, and that's it. Now he's gonna be a stronger version of Pepper Pult. It's Plasma Pepper Pult. Oh yeah. And he's blue just like Plasma P. Yeah. Okay, explant. Chili Pepper we're gonna set to 8-4 and straight gonna replace Sod Filler. Yeah, because he's an ice type. That's how he originates in the winter environment that he originates, just like iceberg lettuce. He fits well. Yeah, and oh yeah, I forgot Fire P. By the way, Fire P is gonna set to 8-6 and straight gonna replace Narcissus. Yeah, Narcissus. Yeah, we're gonna set to 200 sun cost plant because she is ridiculous, cost way too much. Why, Simon? Why? Why did you do that? Why did you nerf her? You can't even do that. 200 sun cost is the right sun. Like, imagine if you have 2 fire beasts and it costs that totally you spent is 400 sun, and like you have repeater and torchwood, like you got spent with the total of 375. And yeah, but still, just set her to 200 sun. Why, Simon? Would you please just set to 200 and it will be balanced good? Do you get the point, Simon? Okay, sorry about the scream. Minty gun is third to the last and straight gonna replace laser beam. So, a 200 sun cost plant with a fast recharge. Well, I'm gonna show you how the Minty gun works. Minty gun is a click triggerish plant. Deals 10 mints and deals 3 times stronger pea shooter per bullet. So it's gonna straightly insta-kill Conehead, deals a half damage of a squash, and can only kill bucketheads with 20 mints. And since 1 mint has 3 times stronger for regular pea shooter P. And by the way, the cooldown is 15 seconds. And I give them an ability to bypass bushes since it makes a lot more sense in this world, right? Absolutely. That we're gonna introduce to a new bush zombie. Yes, you heard it correctly, and also straight gonna replace the Propeller Zombie. Bush Zombie fits slightly in World 8, but absolutely not World 7, because we're not gonna receive World 7. Redesign, yeah, just like I'm already saying it right now. So the bush that one they're holding has strength of a Conehead, means you need 20 Ps to kill that bush, and their weakness is Pea Shooter, Oak Archer, and especially Minty Gun. And when they lit by any light type plants with Loom Shroom or Plantern, it can instantly bypass bush and kill that zombie by itself instead. You know, his toughness himself is normal. Weak. Low. Yeah, whatsoever. Okay, so hard to explain. I really don't like to talk too long, so it's gonna take over an hour. Let's move on. We're gonna let Marshmallow Shroom, also another called Sticky Shroom, idea for superior flare. Again, for the second time. And thank you, by the way. Also, we're gonna set to 50 instead of 75, cause someone told me that Marshmallow Shroom, also another called Sticky Shroom. Sticky Shroom is been bashed by someone who commented on my previous video. And we're gonna set to 50 sunk cost mushroom with a very slow recharge. I give her an ability to wipe out the bushes cause her ability, even though she deals half damage of a cherry bomb, I just give her ability to wipe out the bushes. Cause that's the way where she came from in World 8 Snow. And the reason why she fits in World 8, cause marshmallow shrooms are snacks to use to eat in the camp. You know, camp in the woods. Yeah. Fits like yeah. You ever recognize of the Wraith Zombie? Yeah, we just changed the name to Ghost Zombie, aka Wraith Zombie. Gonna replace to Barrel Zombie. Yeah, her toughness is medium, means you need 20 Ps to kill that zombie. Well, she's the only zombie that will appear sunlight, and during the day she will apply damage because of this stupid sunlight. Her weakness is any light type plants. It's like plantain and loom shroom. You need to bring plantain or loom shroom to counter this ghost zombie. Yeah. Oh yeah, and okay, so yeah, like that. While she's invisible, she's gonna walk straight through to your plants, which means it's gonna straight ignore through your defense, unless eating when she apply damage, or when her invisible is removed by affected by any light type plants. Yeah, whatsoever. Was it me, or did I just pick the wrong zombie? Ghost Zombie was meant to be Wraith, or it was meant to say Ghost Zombie from the Phantom Knight, I guess. Please someone reply to me. Please comment on their channel. Well, what did I did wrong? What's wrong with it? Anyways, Ice Nut is the last plant in the snow. Well, he has the same HP of a walnut. Well, except he's gonna freeze the entire screen when it dies. Okay, so yeah, 125 sunk cost plant, 150 sunk cost plant with a slow recharge. Yeah, okay, and yeah, that's it. That's it. Just walnut and ice shroom combination. There's nothing to say, by the way. Yeah, and also this will replace Thyme Warp as well. Okay, so after you beat 8-4, you're gonna receive hot sauce. Stay receiving hot sauce from PVZ2. Okay, so we're moving on to 8-5, and it's gonna feature that you're gonna receive is snow flicking seeds, is iceberg lettuce, chili pepper, pepper pult, bee shooter, charred guard, and lemonade. And in the zombies, we're gonna feature as the 4 basic zombies, the first 2 zombies in World 8 Snow, and including Zamboni and Yeti. Yes, and it's gonna be the 2 flag level, and the ultimate battle Conveyorbelt Level in 8-10 is gonna be featuring the most of the plants gonna unlock in World 8 Snow, except we're gonna exclude Heat Shroom for that, because she's the most basic fire plant, by the way. And yes, and that's it. Maybe Pepper Pult will gonna receive a new redesign as well, made by Toby. And this will be the next 4 plants will be added in version 3.0, and Magnet Shroom, Electromagnet Shroom will gonna be twice as fast when being collided by an electric plant, made by the Jesus Snail guy. Thank you, the Jesus Snail guy, by the way. Okay, anyways, the video's not ended yet, so let's head back to World 9 Vill. Okay, but before we get into this video, I'd like to thank Adam and Cage Tracy Tunes for commenting on my wood plank zombie idea on the post. The Cheesy Snail guy for giving me an idea for electromagnet room upgrade. Thanks for Orange J for supporting my YouTube channel on my video, and so much more. More of people just support my video as well. For Smiles Main for supporting my YouTube music of World 9 Morning Village. Also thanks for Tom6 for the first commenting on my channel, by the way. Please follow my YouTuber pals. Link in the description if you want to subscribe them or support them. Like, if you want to see Simon's channel, just link in the description below at the disclaimer note and see his Discord at the link in the description or something else. So, and that's everything that we're gonna talk about my World 9 concept and World 8 redesign. So, thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and comment on my video what you react. Maybe Jaco will be hired in the DLC mod. They're doing a lot of speed paint of PVZ 1 art style. Go subscribe to their channel, by the way. This has been Lemonade Lee here, and glad to see you. See you in part 3, and this is gonna be the storm. Bye bye. See ya.